Fans, there ain't no bigger baller in women's hoops right now than Caitlin Clark. And still, Team USA has made a surprising decision by not picking Caitlin Clark for the Paris Olympics. Known for her incredible skills and game-changing performances, Clark has become a household name, often the first player mentioned when discussing women's basketball. But don't go anywhere, guys, because we just found out why Caitlin Clark isn't heading to the Olympics, and it's straight up mind-blowing. You know, sometimes life hits you with a wild pitch, and you gotta step up and make that tough call so no one else has to. That's exactly what went down with Caitlin Clark, the shining star of WNBA right now. Seriously, if you walk up to 5 random folks on the street and ask them to name a women's basketball player, they'll probably all say, Caitlin Clark. Then, if you ask them to name another, you'll get a whole lot of blank stares. But here's the kicker. Clark isn't lighting up the WNBA just yet. She's doing her thing as a rookie, leading her team in points per game and ranking 16th in the league overall. The real reason she's a household name is her insane college career and the hope she brings for the future. Her impact is huge, but it's all about what she did before and what she might do next, not necessarily what's happening right now. So Clark spilled the beans herself that she wasn't selected before the official roster dropped, and people were buzzing about her classy response. But some pundits were like, nah, this is a major screw-up. Many of us must be thinking like, millions of people tune into the Olympics, including those who don't usually follow sports. If the goal is to grow the game, wouldn't you want Caitlin Clark on the team? Duh, it seems like a no-brainer. But fans, it's not like that. Don't go anywhere. Subscribe to She Got Game because this is where the story kicks off. The guys picking the Olympics team had a different goal. Their mission was to assemble a squad that coach Cheryl Reeve could lead to an 8th straight gold medal for Team USA. At this point in Clark's career, they decided she wasn't ready yet. Selection Committee Chair Jen Rizzotti explained it clearly. It would be irresponsible for us to talk about Clark in any way other than how she would impact the team's play. Our job was to build the best team possible for Cheryl, not to worry about viewership or fan support. The main thing holding Clark back, according to Rizzotti and others, was her lack of experience at this level and in the international game, which has different rules and style compared to the NCAA and WNBA. Imagine the pressure on the selection committee. The safe move might have been to slot Clark in as the 12th player, just to hush the critics. After all, how often does the last player on a team really swing the outcome? But picking Clark, if they truly believed she wasn't the best fit, could have put Reeve in a tough spot. She'd have to deal with the same pressure from critics to give Clark playing time, all for the future growth of the sport. When you think about it that way, the decision not to pick Clark is pretty gutsy and impressive. Here's the twist. We started by saying most people would struggle to name another women's basketball player besides Caitlin Clark, especially non-diehard fans. And yet, we've gotten this far without mentioning another player. Let's break it out because the USA has a stacked roster, and this team is going to be a blast to watch. Out of the 12 players chosen, 7 have already been to at least one Olympics, meaning they've snagged at least one gold medal since the USA has dominated every Olympic Games since 1996. The lineup includes Diana Taurasi, 5 gold medals, Brianna Stewart, 2 gold medals, Brittany Griner, 2, Nafisa Collier, 1, Chelsea Gray, 1, Jewel Lloyd, 1, Aja Wilson, 1, Sabrina Ionescu, Kalia Copper, Alyssa Thomas, Kelsey Plum, and Jackie Young. They are set to add another medal in this Olympics. Young and Plum are new to the Olympic 5v5 team, but they each brought home gold in 3v3 basketball in 2020. Team USA has so much depth that Clark isn't the only big name left off the roster. Take her Indiana Fever teammate Aaliyah Boston, last year's Rookie of the Year, or Arike Ogunbowale, the Dallas Wings scoring machine. Boston and Ogunbowale hit up almost every USA national team training camp, but Clark, balancing her NCAA season and the WNBA, just didn't have that chance. Most folks are confident she'll get her shot in the future. So, while Clark won't be gunning for an 8th straight gold medal with Team USA this summer, fingers crossed from an American fan's perspective that she'll be ready to roll in 4 years, when the USA team will hopefully be aiming for their 9th. But here's the thing. The debate about Clark's exclusion isn't over. In fact, it's heating up. Caitlin Clark caught some serious flack online after a rough performance in the Fever's 91-84 win over the Atlanta Dream on Thursday night. Clark didn't quite bring her A game, scoring only 7 points, grabbing 4 rebounds, and dishing out 6 assists in 35 minutes of play. This is going down. Cavs fans are expecting a lot from her, and she's feeling the heat in her rookie WNBA season. Seriously, guys, she's dealing with a ton right now. It's a wild ride for Clark, and the future's wide open. But for now, she ain't heading to Paris, and that's a whole story on its own. Meanwhile, against Atlanta, Aaliyah Boston delivered a jaw-dropping performance with 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists in just 33 minutes on the court. Going 12 of 21 from the field and a perfect 3 of 3 from downtown, she dominated the game and secured a much-needed win for her team. On the other hand, Caitlin Clark faced criticism for her 7 turnovers, further adding to her growing reputation for giving away the ball too much to the opposition. But despite the criticism, Clark's response was truly inspiring. After securing the win against the Atlanta Dream, the Indiana Fever rookie was seen working out alone in an empty arena. Videos surfaced on social media showing Clark practicing her drives, layups, and range shooting, possibly addressing the issues in her game from her poor performance on Thursday. Clark's dedication to improving her game, even after a victory, speaks volumes about her character and work ethic. Reminiscent of the late Kobe Bryant, known for putting in extra work every time he stepped on the court, Clark stayed back after everyone had left to get in some extra reps. Fans are eagerly anticipating Caitlin Clark's return to her lethal best when Indiana hosts Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky at Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Sunday. Her determination and relentless pursuit of excellence make her a player to watch this season. And guys, let us know your thoughts about Clark not going to Paris. Do you think it's the right decision or not? Comment below now. Thanks for catching our spotlight on Caitlin Clark's boss move to the WNBA. For the real scoop on her game days and all that hoop drama, smash that subscribe button. And yo, if you're digging this vid, hit that like, toss it a share to your hoops-loving pals, and keep it locked right here. Catch you on the flip. Don't miss out, because we're just getting started. Subscribe to She Got Game and turn on notifications to catch every game, every highlight, and every story as the Indiana Fever embark on what could be a transformative journey in the WNBA. Stay tuned for more amazing content, and remember, your journey to greatness starts with that first shot. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Until next time, never ever forget to shoot your shot.